Okay, let's evaluate which one is the best. We have three options for a hello world. What we want to do is to use this LangChain to build an agent. So let's chat here. I want to use LangChain to build an agent. What method is faster and more flexible? Also, yeah, faster and more flexible, let's see. For building an agent, method 2 API bridge is your best choice. Why API bridge is your best for agents? Flexibility, agent architecture, performance, direct API calls without OpenWebUI overhead, scalability, LangChain agent implementation. So we're doing it with API bridge. Doing some code, and it's using Flask. Yeah, we need to install Flask, but let's understand this approach. How is this bridge method working? When the user enters a question, and let's not worry about the code for the moment. When the user enters a question on the chat window, like Flask, we were not using Flask. We were using Fast API and LangServe and HTTPX. API related packages. Let's just tell him that. You're absolutely right. Using Fast API and LangServe is much more efficient and more than Flask for this use case. Here's why and how to implement it. It's better. So if it's better, why didn't you tell me a better option? Native async support, LangServe integration, automatic open API docs, type safety, streaming support, performance. How it works? Okay, user types OpenWebUI, sends HTTP request for you, Fast API, and okay. Fast API receive request, agent process, response, send back. What is he saying? Okay. Anyway, so with our hello world that we did for the infrastructure part, we are using this exposure of OpenAPI, but what is telling us here to install Fast API and those things, okay? The bridge flow. User, OpenWebUI. Let's not worry about the code for the moment. User and OpenWebUI, HTTP post to Fast API. Why to Fast API? LangChain agent, tools, response, OpenWebUI. So we have the hello world OpenWebUI and we have the hello world for LangChain. Now we want to do a hello world combine of LangChain and OpenWebUI. We were seeing what is the best option to do it. Let's do it this way. Give me a prompt for my Claude code to create a hello world to combine my hello LangChain with OpenWebUI using bridge method with my API libraries. Yeah, something like this. Let's see. I have to explain to you guys about the MCP and how to point an MCP to your file system to work easier. So I'm just going to say MCP delete and MCP now. Okay, and now I'm going to restart my Windsurf. So that means that Windsurf will be connecting with an MCP on the files, on the file path for my project, for this agent project. So now Windsurf is connecting, because here I can select as well what AI agent to help me code, to do the Vibe coding. As mentioned, we'll be using Claude, could be. But you see now it loaded my agent Tango file system MCP. So it's yellow, it found it, but now it's connecting to it. Okay, it's green, now it's connected to it, and now it can operate on the file system. Let's close the other files. So Claude doesn't take that unless you close that, so it doesn't use that as a context. Let's write a proper prompt. So let's create a new task new, and this task is going to be the hello world OpenWebUI LangChain. Alright, it creates a new file that is gonna be for my prompt. I'm going to write the prompt. For the moment we're gonna keep the context very simple, but the game is to make the complex using the hello langchain.py file as a template. Create hello langchain.py file. Using the hello langchain.py file, integrate into OpenWebUI a hello world example. Create a new file, okay, that uses langchain in the call used in the chat to expand the prompt context. Use the libraries I am already using in requirements txt. Okay, so now let's say execute this file prompt. Okay, all right, let's let it think for a little bit, and we'll be back in a moment. In this lesson, we took another step in building your AI skills. If you want to go further, join my free Skool community. I will help you build your own AI agent step by step. And if you are serious about monetizing, check out my masterclass, where we create a complete virtual assistant that answers and makes calls, takes bookings, and sends SMS confirmations, ready to sell as a service. Join the community, and I will see you on the inside.